XRP is in a waiting pattern until we clear this one major event. Volume explodes on exchanges, CFTC appointment, more players getting into crypto, and an opinion that I need from you.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
What is up, dudes and chicks, and happy Thursday to y'all. Lots of big news to share with you today, so let's get right into it. Your comments come first because you, the viewer, you're the most important. Adiamos Ragnarok, I hope I said that right, says, Dear God, I despise the XXXXRP and 24-hour videos. When I see them, I just delete them off my feed, but they're just like flies on shite. They come buzzing around again. Oh my God, I know I've seen so many of those now. XRP to 10,000 in the next 48 hours. Dude, shut up. But they get crazy views. Tyler Yetzer dropping some support on the channel. Mucho gracias, senor. Says, wait. XRP and SOL, the pieces are coming together. What two were mentioned in the potential U.S. altcoin reserve? XRP and SOL. The news keeps getting spicier and spicier, like my wife in her nightly birthday suit. P.S. Wife said I need to quit doing those $2 YouTube things, so I moved it to $5. Hey, whether you want to drop support of $5, $2, whether you want to give me a like, a comment, or you can even give me a thumbs down if you want. I love them all. Mike Smith Lee says, I've been trucking around XLM for 4 years. I hate it. It's always been a laggard. And Mike Smith Lee says what we're all thinking. These high-profile influencers were in on it. They need to be shunned. Yeah, remember all those high-profile influencers that were touting the XRP Treasury wallet? They should be shunned, shouldn't they? Bitcoin sitting at 105,131. ETH is 3269. XP at 314. We're going to talk price at the end because there's one big event that we have to clear, and we'll see what that is here soon. BNB at 690, while XLM's at 42.7. By the way, look at ICP. Any out there buying the ICP dip under $10? ICP sitting right now at 934. Kansas bill aims to allocate 10% retirement funds to BTC ETFs. I'm highlighting this because XRP ETFs, honestly, I believe are inevitability at this point. And some players out there in the traditional finance world don't want to get directly into crypto, right? We like risk. We like dipping our toes in the risky water. But some players don't. They want to get into the ETFs. That's why I share you these stories. The bill proposes establishing a board of trustees to manage the BTC ETF investments and conduct an annual examination. The bill plans to allocate 10% of retirement funds to the BTC ETFs. I think this is another good step. And again, this is the whole thing of different waves, right? Because you're having different states, countries, and companies doing this all at different times. So it's not going to be like rocket ship to the moon all of a sudden. We're going to be stepping our way on up. Crypto fails as money in what needs to change. This is the opinion I want to hear from you because is crypto really money? Is it investment? Utility? I want to hear from you. How does crypto fall right now? Like, what category does it fall in? Because I don't know if I really see crypto as money. Because how many of you out there watching use crypto for payments versus how many of you watching right now use crypto for investments? Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Here's why the crypto market will remain in the wait and see mode until February. In a research note on January 23, the analyst suggested that the crypto market might stay in a holding pattern for some time as no major market moving events are expected. Now, wait. No major events are expected, but that doesn't mean something can't happen, right? We know about executive orders, we know about SEC action and so forth. So if something happens, don't worry, I'll share it with you. Yeah, even if I'm on vacation in a foreign land. So hit that subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss out. So what they said, this is from QCP Capital. With no major catalyst before next week's FOMC meeting, the market is likely to remain range-bound until there's more clarity on the recent week's CPI heading has influenced the Fed's upcoming policy decision. Speaking of the Fed, what are our expectations? Because we know that's what it's all about, right? Fed's expectation, pause. 99.5% chance that the Fed is going to pause. So no big macro events coming out right now. I mean, we're not really thinking about housing. We're not really worried about the jobs market. A lot of it is Trump. A lot of it's regulatory stuff. And to be honest, I haven't heard anything yet about congressional meetings, subcommittees, or anything like that in regards to regs. When I hear it, I'll share it with you. So major event of the week coming up. And when is that meeting? It's January 29th, 6 days, 4 hours away. CFTC appoints Harry Young as acting chief of staff for crypto engagement. The U.S. CFTC announced the appointment of Harry Young as the acting chief of staff while leading the agency's engagement in crypto. And this is now where we're kind of going into this next phase, right? Remember when Trump was first elected and they talked about, we're going to appoint this guy to here, this guy to here. Okay, cool. Well, now these players are in, right? They actually have those jobs. So now we're in the next phase, right? We're in the phase of, okay, cool. Now that you got this job, what are you going to do with this job? And that's where I think you're going to see even more waves of this juicy goodiness coming as these players who get these jobs start digging in and making some changes. Young, who joined the CFTC in 2023 as a counselor and senior policy advisor, previously held significant roles at Citigroup and Morgan Stanley, focusing on digital asset regulatory engagement. So my guy's definitely got some experience. This leadership change comes as President Trump appointed Caroline Pham as the CFTC acting chair. Pham, who was involved in various digital asset initiatives, has already made several changes to the agency's leadership team by replacing members appointed by her predecessor, Rostin Benham. I know a lot of you out there, especially in the Stellar camp, when Stellar did the whole CFTC partnership. Oh, it's so big. No, it didn't turn out to be anything. It was a big nothing burger. Oh, the CFTC is going to protect crypto because the SEC is evil. CFTC didn't do shit for crypto either. Why do you think now they're changing all their players out? Because those players out there weren't pro-crypto. And now SEC, CFTC, President, Congress, pro-crypto. So we got to get the pro-crypto players in. So again, these people are getting jobs. We need to give them a little bit of time to get the work done. Now, this is absolutely effing crazy, all right? And I know Thursday morning, you're sitting here like, Klaus, should we really be talking about crazy stuff on a Thursday morning before you had your chai verde? And I'm like, I don't know. That's not a good idea, is it? But let's do it anyways. Crypto trading soars in Q4 2024. Top centralized exchanges see 6.4 trillion in volume. You're telling me these exchanges and these big exchange CEOs are freaking rich AF? It was also found that the total trading volume for the top 10 trading exchanges increased 111% from the previous quarter. You know how big this is going to be for this quarter here? Because think, the first part of Q4 was what, everyone, right? October, November. Well, the first October sucked ass. The first week of November was met until we had the election, right? So that was not all of Q4 being juicy. But is all of Q1 going to be juicy? It sure seems to be that way. At the close of 2024, Binance remained the clear leader in the market, maintaining a dominant share 34/7. But their share is starting to slide as you're seeing other players out there like BitGetGain along with Crypto.com. Crypto.com has been one of the biggest gainers here with volume over the last year. The CoinGecko report showed that in December alone, the exchange recorded a substantial spot trading volume of $1 trillion. And hey, I've got the chart up on the screen. And if you want to check this out or any other articles that are in this video and my previous ones, they're all linked to everyone in the description below. Oh, and you're like, but bro, how do I read your articles? It's easy. When you copy and paste it, all you got to do is come up here, get rid of what? Immersive Reader, and boom, you are set. XRP volume, by the way, let's talk about it. 8.4 billion, up 11%. Now, before the Trump election, XRP's volume was typically between 1 to 2 billion. So you can tell we're still hot AF from that action. Now, what am I expecting? Honestly, we're seeing a little bit of softness right here overall in the market. And what I want to see is I want to see a test of $3 XRP. Here, let me zoom in real quick, okay? Do you remember when we had that test for XRP at $2 and everyone was freaking out like, oh my God, we broke $2. Now what are we going to do? And then we rocketed back up from there, right? Well, let's see what happens when we get to the $3 mark. Let's swing it on over the candlesticks and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Because you do need to test some floor support to see where buyers believe that there's a bargain for XRP. And check it out. Look at that. See that sub $2 test right there? Yep, and look what happened. We rocketed on up from that point. We had a $3 test right here that happened on the 19th of January. So I wouldn't mind having another one because guess what happened? It gave people opportunities to buy at $2.80 XRP. And then all of a sudden, shortly after, we rocketed back up to the high 330s. So now we get another test. I believe we're going to hold it. And I believe we're going to hold a $3 floor until we get more developments. And those developments are going to come from what? The Fed. Now check this out, okay? So you know how in the meeting that's coming up in 6 days, the Fed's got a 99% chance of pausing. Look what happens when you go to the March contract. 73% chance of pause, only a 25% chance that you're going to get a quarter cut. So right now, the markets are expecting the Fed to stay paused for a bit longer. So are we going to get a boost from the Fed? Only if we get a cut in the next several months, all right? And most likely, if we have a chance of getting a cut, it's in the March contract. But if not, you got to zoom out a little bit further where you go to the May contract and check this out. May contract, 58% that we're going to pause. So the market is really, really looking at this going, gosh, I don't think we're going to get a cut until the June contract. So if we get a rate cut before that, the crypto markets and markets overall will absolutely roar. But if we don't get any cuts and we stay with pauses, no big deal. Why? Because we're expecting it. So when it comes to XRP, I don't mind a test of $3 because I have confidence that we're going to hit that and hold it, which is good, right? We need to see what the market digests as affordable XRP, right? What is the market right now saying? Yo, at this moment, I have to buy, buy, buy. And we saw that right here. Look at this candlestick right here. This was a low of at 280. 280, the market was like, yo, we're jumping in. And right away, I mean, within less than an hour, the market got back up to $3. All right. So $3 support, we tested, no big deal. No major events coming up that are planned. But remember, things that are unplanned can always happen. That's why they're called unplanned. So let's keep our eyes and ears open and see what happens to XRP. So what is crypto? Is it a currency? Is it an investment? Utility? Let me know what your thoughts are down below as the market is now starting to evolve. And speaking of the market evolving, let's hope these exchanges can keep up with the volume. Yeah, Coinbase and Brian Armstrong, I'm talking about you. Stop letting down people that want to get on the action because we know it's going to be juicy for a while. The XRP volume was always between 1 to 2 billion daily, and now we're 6, 8, 10, 24 billion. So for those players out there, start looking at the reports and realizing that, hey, this was the volume before the pro crypto president came in. This is the new volume now. That's the floor. And speaking of floor, I've got a lot of confidence on XRP holding $3. Could we breach through it for a few minutes? Sure, of course. But you saw like the last time it rocketed back on up. And there were a lot of players out there that freaked out when we talked about $2 XRP and breaching that. And look what happened. Shortly after, we went up to 3. So now it's time for the players that got these jobs to start making some changes, right? Start coming up with regs, start working with these crypto CEOs, CFOs, and so forth, and start making things happen. Now, in terms of Congress, that is my big concern right there because overall, the process, right? Not the people in Congress, but the process to get stuff done has always been really slow. And that's not what we need right now. We need to get things done, put some pen to paper, and make some changes so that these crypto players can actually know what they have to do, right? They can have some direction on how to roll with things. And for money on the sidelines to be like, yo, we want to get in on a crypto juiciness, but we need the regs first. And that's why the alts are going to bloom more than BTC when these regs come into play. So I know it's BTC dominance right now. This is BTC. Okay, this hand is BTC. This is the naughty hand. Okay, this hand is BTC. This is the alts. BTC will keep going good, good, and then all of a sudden, once we get those regs, the alts are just going to take off. BTC doesn't benefit from regs because it's been given the golden pass and honestly been pretty much declared a commodity, just like gold, silver, oil, and so forth. So regs will benefit the alts. What will benefit the alts as well? Getting things done. ETF players, yeah, that's traditional money on the sideline coming in, touching crypto, and we're cool with that. That's why I think the ETFs are going to be big for the alts as well. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. And of course, I'm going to watch a little bit more Total War battles. Maybe I should download Steam on my mobile desktop here. Shoot you bitches.